Hello everybody and welcome back to Cafemart Simulator. At the end of the last episode, I asked you whether you would like me now to focus on the cafe a little bit more, a lot more, or continue as we were, where we were just doing the supermarket and just doing coffees in here. And a good 90%, maybe more than 90% of you said that you would like to see the cafe going forwards. So that is what we're going to be doing. I've earned quite a bit of money off camera. I've done 10 days or so I've got $6,144 for us to spend in the cafe and then also in the supermarket as well, but mostly so we can get quite a few licenses in here and get this place pretty much shipshape from today. Also off camera in those days, I was experimenting some more with the markup side of things. I've lowered the markup down to 220%, which seems to be a bit of a sweet spot, I think, for the game at the moment. At 260, it was... The good days were good, but the bad days were really bad. I had a few days where I was down at 540 something for the day, which is about $50 less than if you just leave it on standard markup. I went down to 240, and again, you would still get those extremes, and you still get those extremes on 220, but a bad day, which is what we've just had, a bad day is 623, which is a similar or a little bit more than if you just leave it on the standard markup. But the good days are about 720. So although there's a big difference between a good day and a bad day, the bad days are still better than what I've had so far. So this is the sweet spot, I think. So 220%. It's possible that even the 200 markup would get close to that at times. The higher markups, just the bad days that occasionally you have, because the game does fluctuate like that. The bad days just sort of negated a good, a good day. So earning 540 for a couple of days soon outweighed the 680 days that you were getting because it was just knocking the value down all of the time. So I've done a little bit of that. I've got ourselves a new cashier. So we've got two of those in here now to deal with the supermarket side of things. And I have been fortunate. Now, I thought I'd been unlucky in a way because we've not actually been paying our original employee. Our original employee has never taken a salary. And as soon as I got the second employee, this went from -1. It went to 1, and then when I got the other one, it went to 2. So then I had a $300 salary per day. And I was thinking, oh, how am I going to manage this? Because $300 actually, when you're not making, we're only making about $400 to $500 profit per day, really. So when you're only making that and you're going to pay a salary of $300, I was thinking, where are we going to get the money from here? We're really going to hope this cafe takes off. But then I came off the game and came back on again, and it has gone to -2. So we've now got 2 free employees, which I'm very happy about. So we don't pay either of them, which is good. Before I did do 2 days with them, and yeah, one day I earned I lost $56, and the next day I earned around $200 profit. But you're not earning that much if you've got to pay for those. So I'm quite happy. That seems to have either glitched or something, and we don't have to pay for our cashiers at the moment, which is good. So on to today's episode then. Part of the reason I wanted to get so much money is because I want to take all of the walls down that I'm going to use for the cafe straight away. We're not going to get all of the furniture, but I wanted to get the layout sort of done straight away because I want to make sure that when I get the food in and all the food shelves and stuff that I'm going to put in here, I want them in the sort of order I want them in. So I thought it'd be easier if we take the walls down. So I'm going to do that now. And if I take that wall down, I think it's probably going to sell those items, which is fine. But just in case it doesn't, I'm just going to move them onto this wall for now. Because there is a chance that it would just either just delete them, I suppose, and not give me the money. I would think it would sell them. But since I don't know for sure, we'll just move them to there because that was easy enough. Right, let's knock down this. I think we've got 2 expansions to go here. So I think it's only this far wall now. Yeah, we're at the end. So that's the end. So all of this is going to be the cafe. Now, it is going to be quite a long-shaped cafe. I'm going to leave this wall in, but I'm going to take this one out. Not right now, but I'm going to take that one out. So this is going to be the plan going forward. So I'm going to leave those 2 in. So all of this wall will stay. I'm going to take all of the wall down there, and that's going all the way up to the top as well, and there'll be like a cut through at the very end for a top entrance, if you like, for the cafeteria. But I'm going to leave these 2 walls in place purely because I think it looks better in the cafe if they are walls. I don't really want it fully open. I don't want like a completely open plan area. So I'm going to leave the center two walls in place and see how it looks. Okay, so we want, I think it's that brick. Get our scheme going. And then it is this, no, it's not that floor, it's this floor. Good, right. Like I said, I'm not going to get all of the furniture in straight away, but I am going to, now. I was going to say, I don't really want to move or add all the furniture in. I know we've got $5,000, which is quite a lot. It's almost enough, might even be enough, to get all of the licenses for the cafe straight away, but I don't want to do that because I do want to get some for the supermarket as well. It's a little bit where we could get some tables and stuff. They're not super expensive, are they? But again, I'd quite like to do some stuff in the supermarket as well to make sure that ticks over by itself, get a few more licenses and stuff. They're not super expensive. We'll see how much money we've got. Because my plan is, of course, to move the checkout all the way down there. But it would mean that we're all the way down there and everybody else is having coffee and stuff all the way down here. It'll look a bit strange, I think, for a few episodes. But I think I'm going to do it. Like I say, it will look a bit odd for a bit. Hopefully, it's going to allow me... Is that pouring an extra... Oh, so it is. Interesting. It's going to look very strange for a couple of episodes, or so, I think. Because everybody's going to be down here. But I think it's the way to do it. I want to get stuff in place. So what my plan is for this place is, if I just rotate that around there, is have our counter here, and then the rest of the counter down this wall to probably about here somewhere is going to be all of the food. So we're going to have like an L-shaped area where we work, and then we'll put some tables in just here, and obviously some tables down here and against that wall, etc. That's what I want. Now, obviously, that wall I was planning on taking out, wasn't I? I forgot about that. Yes, I'm taking that wall out. So if I take that wall out, then I don't really want to have things going along it, do we? So, do we then have a change of plan? And have it... Okay, need to think about this. So if we're serving here and that wall goes completely, I will put a partition up, but I do want it open so that even I can nip through there. If I ever want to go into the supermarket or head off to the store or wherever, if I want to go through there and stack some shelves, I want it to be easy. There's no other reason for taking this wall down. I don't really want to take it down now. I feel like I should, but I don't really want to. Save our money for a little bit. I don't want to move everything loads of times. That's what I'm trying to avoid here. Is I don't want to, build everything and then end up moving it in like an episode or 2 episodes time. I'd rather get it more or less in place now. But I don't really want, for example, all of the food displays. Don't really want them going in an open wall. So they'd have to start down here. Unless we had them by the window, but I think that's better for coffees. So are we better just serving along this back wall? Am I better off having my kitchen all the way from that wall and that wall? Yeah, you know what? I think I probably am. I think I am. If I bring this over here... Yeah, I think we're better off having all of that. See, I was going to sit people there, and I like the stuff, even that. I like the layout of the stuff on the wall. We can still have that sort of stuff behind. But yeah, I was going to sit some people over there, but I think I prefer people sitting by the window anyway. We'll do this. See how it goes. If that's there, then this, for example... We'll go something like that. Now, I don't know how many of those we're going to need. It's possible we might need a few extras anyway, so we might have to have a bit of a shift around because there are quite a few licenses. So in the cafe, well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Some of these, obviously, there's only 3 in each of those, so they can share. Or I'm not going to get anywhere, even if it's a few of them are sharing. I'm not going to get 10 of those down there, are we? So we might have to have a little bit of a rearrange anyway with some of this stuff. Because we do have the back wall as well, of course. But if I partition to here, maybe we could come out here as well. We'll see. Well, a lot of this is future planning, as you can see. My mind is about 4 episodes ahead of where we are right now. Okay, let's spin that round. We'll put that there, and then we'll put the other drinks machine next to it when we get it. Let's get a few more of the food shelves, food displays. Not going to go super crazy with the licenses immediately. Why is it not letting me place that? Oh, it's because the thing's in the way. The pillar. I think. It must be. That's really weird. Why is that? So the other one was fine, and then this one in line, even if you bring it down here? Oh, is it because of these? I wonder. Is it because of those? It shouldn't be, but... I can't say... I could understand the pillar, although I don't like it. I could understand it, but I can't understand why it was having an issue... Yeah, I think it was. It was interesting. Oh, so it's not even the pillar. It's not even the pillar. It was those things. I mean, they're just decoration. They're not even shelves you can actually use. That's really weird. I'm going to have 4 for now. So I think 4 is enough to get us started today. Let's get some stuff moved behind the counter. Make it look nice. So we'll have that one up there somewhere. We'll get some more of these as well. I quite like them, actually. You know, if they had, like, table sauces and stuff on. And if you could have them like that with, like, salt and pepper and vinegar and ketchup, stuff like that on them, they'd be really nice, wouldn't they? Just above the side tables. Sadly, that is not an option. Unless somebody is listening from the developers or future modder or something to mod some stuff like that in. Right, menu we'll have there. We need some more menus and things, I think. Too much wall. That'll do for now. And then we'll put some more stuff there and there as we go along. Dress that up a little bit. Okay. That's not too bad. As I say, I'm going to leave most of the... I'm going to leave all... Well, this stuff's all fine down here anyway. I'm going to leave it all down here. I might get a couple more tables and chairs just to put in here, just to fill the space a little bit. But I'm going to see how we go. So let's get ourselves the licenses first. So, licenses. I'm going to get the simple pastries. And I'm going to get the donuts. Probably the soft drinks dispenser, because why not? We'll get the waffles, the chocolate cakes, and the cookies. That's quite a lot to get all in one go. I'm going to leave the microwave until I've got used to where everything is, and then we'll introduce the microwave later. So we'll have those things. Now, to get those things, of course, I do need the kitchen hatch, don't I? Now, the kitchen hatch could be in the corner somewhere. Because I haven't really got the room behind here to have a kitchen hatch. And although I could have it further down in this corner somewhere, because say if we moved these out of the way, even if I had it down here, it kind of takes up a little bit of extra room. Like if I had that there, I mean, I could have it there. It's taking that far wall out, isn't it? If I wasn't taking that wall out, it'd be fine, because I could have done my whole L-shaped design. and not taking the wall out. But I do quite like the idea of having a wall through. But maybe that is the mistake. Maybe having that wall taken out is the mistake. Maybe I should not do that. And then I can go all the way along and along. Maybe that's the way to do it after all, and not bother with this. I just thought it would be nice. I thought, if you're walking through the supermarket for a layout purpose, I thought if you were up here, so imagine that wall's not there and this is the wall, and you could just go into the cafe from up the far end of the supermarket. I just thought it would look nice, but for practical reasons, I don't think it would work necessarily. So I might end up going back up there anyway, After all that, I think I might go over there anyway. Just because I've got the kitchen hatch and I want to get more of those in anyway. Yeah. Change your plans. We'll come back to the original sort of concept. Move some stuff around. If you are new to the channel and you've never seen me really do this sort of thing before, where I design whatever, I have many videos in sort of like Motel Manager Simulator where I'll create a room and then redo it again, because I often plan these things out as I'm doing it. So you sort of get to see me think in real time. Okay, they're being blocked because of that. Because then we could have the food hatch here. I could have maybe another counter just to, fill in that gap. And we could have the food hatch over here. I think that's going to work better. If I put the food hatch there, then I've got access to that easily as well. If I'm here and I can see some things going out of stock, I can quickly come here rather than run all the way down there as well, which is nice. I could move that further up, actually. If I was to move that to there, this could just be my way in and out, couldn't it? Yeah, I wish they could blend in. Really wish we had some more color options in the game, because that wood on there does not match this brick, doesn't really match the surroundings, doesn't match the pine of there and there. Just feels like everything's kind of thrown together a little bit, and it's not really following any sort of theme. Hopefully that does come in at some point. Though with the speed of the news I'm hearing on the game, which is almost non-existent, I'm kind of expecting to finish the series before that sort of stuff arrives. I'm not hearing any news on the game about that sort of thing. That there. We'll take our menus back over here. Oh, that's okay. Do we split the shelf? I put that shelf just there. Split the shelf a little bit. Yeah, it looks okay. Right. I'm not keen on that on there, actually, so I'm going to get rid of this as well. Have this on there somewhere. We'll get loads more of those as we go anyway. Right, I'm going to get... shall I leave that for now? We've got 3,500. I think I've got enough, haven't I? I need the other drinks dispenser. So we'll get that on the side here. That on there. So we've got our drinks and we've got our food down there. So that should be fine. Now, which way do they queue for this? They just sort of come up here, don't they? I think they'll just stand like... Well, we'll find out. If they queue weird here and they start queuing out of the window for this, or they don't queue how I want them to, then we'll move the checkout and this around. We'll swap them around. We'll leave it like that for now. Can get some products in here. So if we go to products, go to cafe. Right, we're going to need everything, obviously. This is going to get quite expensive. We'll just do it in... top row for start. All this stuff gets done instantly, so we'll just do it one by one at the moment so we know where we are with things. So these are bagels. Pretzels, one of the two. Have I got a... turn the J, there we go. Right. Cinnamon buns can go... so I think they are. I wish they were named. Like, I wish... when you hover over it, it told you what it was, because I'm going to have a real... I already know I am. When we get all of this stuff on the go and it's just a picture, I really wish it was named, and I might be able to remember it better. So we've got bagels, and we've got, yeah, cinnamon buns down there. So this is like another sweet thing, I think, like a sweet bun. Like that on there. They look croissants. Man, they're not sweet, but they can go down there. We'll put the pretzels top row with those. Pretzels and bagels can go together on the top. Like I say, the chances of me remembering where I've put everything, almost impossible. Now, prices of these. Can I change the prices of these? You can. We might as well just stick with the 220 markup that I've been doing in store. That seems to be working enough. 40. 220. 220 and 220. So we've done all of those. Good. All right, so they've all been done. Right, next on our list is donuts. So what goes together here? I would... so the waffles and the cake I would possibly put together. Obviously, these cookies and macaroons can go together because they're all quite similar. I don't just really want donuts in one thing on their own, though, because of the wasted space. Do we get any more donuts? Or similar things to a donut? We get roll cakes. I guess you could put those with donuts because there's only 3 of them. And these pies could also go with the waffles. So I might... yeah, I think I'll do that. Maybe. Or put these open-faced pastries with the donuts. So we haven't got them yet, but we'll get them and sort that sort of thing as we go. So if I was to get... we'll just get these then for now. These cookies and macaroons, because I know I'm going to fill a whole thing with those. They don't seem to be stacking well, do they? I don't know what's going on with those, to be honest with you. I don't know why I was... because you do grab them to serve to customers when you go and grab the other things, I think. Or does it put it on an auto tray? But I'm trying to put them back or just get rid of them, and it's... yeah, they're stacking kind of weird. Right, let's do the price of these before I forget. It's weird how I'm pressing some of these and they're already on 220%. It's kind of weird. So occasionally you knock it up to 240. That happens in the supermarket as well. The occasional item is already... I had one that was already on 240 or 260. It wasn't selling at all in days off camera that I'd missed. It was weird. Very strange. Anyway. Right, so we've got cake. I guess I could put the cake and donuts together for now. We just keep them separate. Have we got... the cake would kind of go with other cake, wouldn't it? I know it doesn't matter. You're probably there watching thinking, why does it matter? It doesn't matter which order you put them in. It doesn't. This is mostly for my memory of where things are. Like cake and roll cakes I've probably put together. So I guess I could do cakes but miss one. We could do donuts but miss one. And put some other stuff with them afterwards. So we'll probably do that. Let's buy some... So we've only got 2 shelves, haven't we? But... get those. Alright, waffles can go on the end. I might have to get another food shelf. I tell you what, though, it all looks very tasty. It's all very nice looking stuff. All right, what goes with the donuts and stuff then? So we've got one more. I'm going to buy another piece of furniture. I'm going to get a... where is that? I'm going to get another food display. I think we've got enough money anyway. But $2,799 to go, so that's plenty of money, really. If I get the cakes and put them in there, we'll get the licenses and the other things to fill in with those probably later on or in the next episode. So I'm going to get the cake in here. I'm not keen on how this is stacking. I don't think that's right. Something tells me that's wrong. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, once I get to an empty tray, I'm surprised it doesn't just despawn rather than this stacking on here. I'm sure it'll sort itself out eventually, or when I switch off and on again, it'll sort itself out, but it kind of looks a bit weird for now. Right, let's sort these out. 120. See, that's already on 220. Very strange. Why is it doing that? It's like the middle one is always on 220. Must be something to do with the shell. Alright, and we did all these, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay. That's all good. When we get the next licenses for those, then so... like I said, I'm not going to do it now. I just want to get open and make sure everything's running. But once things are open, we'll put the roll cakes with the cakes, we'll put the pies with the pastries, the other pastry things we've got, and then we can put these... put those with the waffles, sorry, and put the open-faced pastries with the donuts or something. And see how we go from there. So, I don't think we need to do anything with the drinks machine. I think this just operates like that. We'll leave it like that. Yeah, I think I can open then, can't I, in here? Let me just go and check the... actually, shall we put a couple more... nah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. We're due to get 16 customers in here. Get the expenses we've just... all that money we've just spent. So we're only due to get 16 customers in here anyway, so we've got plenty of space. So that's fine. Let me just do... oh, I managed to get my tea back, by the way. If you saw the previous episode, I think it was, or the one before, I ended up throwing my tea through the wall. And I thought it was going to be gone until we maybe go in there. Actually, it respawned and the box just appeared just here, which was good. So, I need to buy some stuff because we're out of tea. So, store. I need some yellow tea. Blue and pink is fine. Coffee all looks good. All of that stuff looks good as well. Beer is fine for now. Once we get this up and running in the cafe, and I take some walls down over here, so the storeroom will probably stay in that little corner there, but the other walls will be knocked down and used. I'm probably going to move the alcohol and all the drinks and stuff over there. And we can put some of this stuff in the fridge as well. This is both shelf and fridge, so we can put some beer in the fridge and things like that. But I'm going to get on with that once we have done a day in there. So maybe in the next episode or the one after that, we'll get doing that when we come back to supermarket work. That all looks okay. Mashed potato we could do with. Get one of those. Pasta is okay. Spaghetti sold pretty well, so we'll get some more of that. Pepper. Pepper's okay, but might as well get some while we see it. I moved that Susu over there because there wasn't room over there. There still isn't. For some reason, nobody has bought it. So I just put the spare over there for now, but nobody wants to. I thought it'd only be there for a day. But so far, nobody's bought any. Flour. There's only 6 of those left. That's the sublets one. We'll get on one of those as well. Susu brown. We could do with some of that. All of that stuff's okay for a day. We'll leave it. Just check this one here. That's fine. I need to get some more freezers as well. Some of this stuff sells ridiculously quickly. Like these two, Gillettes. They sell, them and the white variety of that, they sell ridiculously fast. And by ridiculously fast, I can buy a box a day of those sometimes. But then some of the other items in here, like the lasagna and the moussaka, lasts for weeks. I don't get it. There's no, I don't know. There's no information in the game. I really think there should be on what maybe buying habits are. Because some things sell out really quickly. Some things just stay on the shelves, like peanut butter. It stays on the shelves forever. And you barely need to buy it. Eggs. I need 12 eggs. Where are eggs? There we are. We'll get some of those. The rest of the cheese is fine. We've still got some down here anyway. Fill. Does that need filling in? No, it doesn't. Something missing from here. What is missing? Oh, that is moussaka, but I have got that the other side as well, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to get some more freezers. And when I do, I'm going to have maybe double stacked per one. It doesn't help as well, as you can't see what they are. That's kind of annoying as well. But I'm going to get probably another 2 freezers and double stack all of these items in them. And then we'll get some more for when we get pizzas and vegetables on the go. But I think I will leave that for now. So we have got some moussaka, and I think we've got some stuff over there as well. So let's get that purchased for free. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've got some stuff over here. I moved the store back over here again from the center because I do want to put once we get this wall taken down and we can move these shelves back a little bit, I'm going to have a shelving down the middle as well to create 2 aisles. So I thought I'll move this out of the way. Is that moussaka or is that lasagna? That's lasagna. I don't think I've got any moussaka. Maybe I should have bought some after all. Oh no, there it is. So we do have some anyway. Even though we've got it there, I might as well just chuck it in. Get it used. Alright, well let's get into the next day then, because we're already, I think, about half an hour into the video. And I've not even opened today, so let's end the day. Is it going to be raining? Of course it's raining. Why wouldn't it be raining? Alright, let's get some of this stuff on the shelves, and then I'll go and start the cafe. So we'll just get a few items on the go. Is that empty? It's not empty. It'll bleed over into there. I really hope restockers come into this game. Restockers and a storeroom would just be so helpful. Because then I could just load it onto a shelf in there. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind grabbing it from the curb and loading it onto a shelf every day. But then the restockers could just stay on top of it through the day. Hopefully that comes at some point. I'm surprised the game came out in early access without it, to be honest. Along with a few other features that seem to be missing. It feels like when the demo came out, it was really good, and I thought, wow, this is a really good game. And I had high hopes for it. And they kind of alluded to the fact that they wanted to launch in February, so then just did it anyway because people thought, oh no, it's coming out in February. And I think maybe they should have, I don't know. I think maybe they should have pushed it back a couple of months and come out with a few more features from the demo. Because this is basically the demo with more products. Still nothing greatly different about it, even though it's been out for over a month now. It's still the demo, basically. I've got one product left. Tap. Alright, can we get those on? Can. That empty now? It is. And this. That's full. Put this away, throw those boxes away, and then we can get started in the cafe then. Let's get opened up. Throw this away, and I really wish you could get your bin inside the place as well. That's missing from a lot of these games, actually. The ability to purchase a bin to place in here somewhere so you can put your boxes in it. I'd rather the boxes just despawn than have to keep running outside one by one. Or if I could fold them up or something. Now, you've got a very long walk here, sir. You'll definitely earn your slice of cake. Because you've got a ridiculously long walk all the way down here. It won't always... Well, it will always be this way. But there will be some seating down here. Right, hello there, sir. So you would like a coffee. I can give you a coffee straight away. I'm sure I had a coffee on there. Did I not have coffee on there? Pretty sure I did. And you also would like... I'll get him a tray, because I don't know. You want one of those, I believe. And what else was it? That needs to stay on the screen as well, until I get used to this. Remembering where things are. Like, his order could do with staying on the screen. I think it was one of these, wasn't it? You can just pick these up, I think, can't you? See, that's just done that. So you don't need the tray, do you? You just pick them up. Stick them in your hand. And then it puts them onto plates, if I remember. There you go, sir. Yeah, that'd be better if you put them on trays, I think. Right, what flavour was this? It's a waffle with some red things on it. Must be this one. Here you go. Thank you. Hello there, sir. Looks like a cinnamon bun. There you go, sir. Enjoy. Gotta get used to these flavors of things. Looks nice. I don't know what it is. Looks very spongy. Who knows what it is, though? Who knows what it is? I really wish it would tell you. Right, so the way they walk in then, with me positioned here, they walk down this line. So if I had tables here, they probably would go round them, but I don't think you want anything in this window. Because otherwise they're going to get a little bit funny with it, aren't they? Right, so I know what one of those items is. It is this. And I think the other one was that, I think. Yeah, it looks close enough. There you go, sir. I hope that's what you ordered. Here's your coffee. Thank you. I like how he just levitates it along the side of him like a magician. Takes his cake and coffee for a walk with him. Whoa, what do you want? So you want citrus. It's nice these have now lit up for me. That's good, because they weren't lit up before. I was beginning to think that was going to be an issue. All right, citrus, you want a bagel. Bagel, some kind of maroon, I think. So you want this. And then the other thing... Is that with an X on it? So I think it's a... Is it this? That's the only thing that I can think of. It's got to be, hasn't it? It's got to be. There you go. I need just enough room to serve you. Right, you want 2 donuts and an orange citrus drink. Which donuts were they? That one and that one, I would say. Thank you. I don't suppose you would like a frost. I can get rid of it. It's kind of in the way now. I might move it if I can. I've forgotten what this is already. I tell you what, for the first episode or so, I'm sure you're going to be screaming at me saying, how can you not remember? It is harder than you think, especially when you're having to think about commentary as well for a YouTube video. Right, donuts. It's not the donut, that's the donut, and some cake. Level 24. So we're unlocking quite a lot of stuff now. Don't think there's that many more levels to go. After this customer, we'll check. I don't think there are that many levels to go, actually. In terms of... Wow, everybody wants the Fanta, don't they? Right, you want... Oh, I've forgotten. Wait, I know it's a chocolate cake, but it's the one with some white on the top. I didn't realise I had 2 chocolate cakes when I kind of got here. I think it's that one, not that one. Yeah, that one's got a blueberry on top. See what I mean about this backwards and forwards thing? But you know, if that stayed on the screen, I wouldn't have this issue. My short-term memory would not be an issue if it just stayed up on the screen with their order. So you take their order with you around the place. Much easier. But like I say, once you get to know where everything is, and you get to recognize it, we'll speed up. There you go, thank you. Right, let's see the levels then. So, no, it's in the other menu, isn't it? Hang on. It is in licenses. So obviously we've unlocked everything in the cafe. We just need to buy the final ones. In terms of this, it goes up to level 36, so we're getting there. Got canned goods next. Hello there. Croissant, a donut, and a coffee. Croissant, a donut, and a coffee. There you go. Enjoy. Be interesting. I wish there was a breakdown. I don't think there is. Menu. Do I want this one? Yeah, there's no breakdown of how much money you're making in here compared to the supermarket. You just kind of have to guess. Must be quite a bit because I was making around, I think 717, I think it was my record before. So I'm making a decent amount just by selling cakes and things. This could be my final customer of the day in the cafeteria. Hello there. So citrus, I believe is that one. It's gone too dark. We need a light over here. So when it gets to nighttime, you can't see what you're ordering. Added challenge. Got to remember where all of those are, because you cannot see what it is you're ordering. That and a chocolate cake. So I think it's this. I think it's this, and the chocolate cake. I'm not 100% sure that I've got the right item here. No, you didn't order that. I made that mistake in the demo as well. I got confused between that and this. There you go. You want soda? Do you now? Are you sure you want soda? I think it's this one. It's got a little bit of red on it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. There's nothing I can do. I don't know why it's so dark. We've got lights. Very strange. Right, you want... what do you want? You want a pretzel? And a waffle. And some cake. Oh, you had a busy day? That's quite an order, that, isn't it? These people are about as hungry as they are in Corner Kitchen. Right, I think we're done here. Can't remember how much money we'd gone down to. Obviously, it'll say here. So we made 1,000 in sales today and 700 in profit. I am so glad, though, that I don't have the $300 bill for the staff. Because that would be a $300 bill to have 2 checkouts. You know, we'd still be making good money. Obviously, we'd still be making $423. But it's nice to make the 700. That's good. That was a successful day in our cafeteria there. So I think what I'm going to do in the next one, so since we're making good money, now I know how much money we're making as well, I can sort of push on it a little bit more. So I think we'll add a couple of tables and chairs, but only up to the window here. So we'll take up this window up to that wall, and then I'll leave it, because otherwise the queue might end up going through the tables, and it might look a bit odd. You never know what might happen when things like that happen as well. End up glitching out. We'll add some more tables here, probably. So I don't think we're going to need all of the food shelves. And then, yeah, we'll put some plants in and finish off the decoration in here. So we'll do a little bit of that at the beginning. And then I might take down a wall in here or two and start getting some more licenses in here. So that is what we're going to do next time. Also, just to finish here, I did notice as well, you see the checkout, have a look at their faces, and if I go about 6 feet backwards, they change. Where is it? Where is it? There they go. Very odd. They go from okay to lower res and very surprised. Like, that must be what they look like without their makeup on or something. Oh no. Very, very odd. I noticed that off camera. Right, I think we are done today. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you for another video very soon.